Hi, my name is Gedalia, and I'm here with Janie Hayes, and I'm promoting her unbelievable cookies that I've had for the past 2 years. I think you mastered the formula of getting the taste and knocking out the craving at the same time. How did you do it?
Well, how did I do it? I recognized that there was nothing healthy on the market that tasted good and that was good for you. And I took advantage of my body. I ate food, I drank alcohol, and I didn't get fat, but I got sick. So I recognized you cannot give your pain away. So I had to look inside and then be really accountable for the ingredients I was putting in my body. I mean, it's the same thing with the behavior that you talk about. You can say whatever you want, but if you don't make those changes, that suffering it's not fun, right? So I wanted to have more fun. I was 40, so my husband had just become a food manufacturer, and he'd always been in the food business, but I said, what's different? He's like, well, if you make a product and it's good, you can put it in the store. So I said, well, that's a really cool thing to do. So I asked him why there's nothing on the market that tastes really great, is good for you, and really works, keeps you full. And he said, nobody cares. So I said, I'm going to start this company called Nature's Cocktail. And a bunch of people said, well, it's not a drink. And I was like, well, nature is God and cocktail is a mix. So they're all different kind of mixes. I wanted to make a health mix. So I actually, I battled candida and leaky gut, and it was just unenjoyable. Yeah, the doctor offered me Xanax, prednisone, and an antidepressant. And I fired him, and I did my research, and I really saw what sugar and bad ingredients do to the body. The body doesn't recognize it. People don't feel good. They keep eating it, take no responsibility. So I saw a really great business opportunity. And then, Danielle Pashko, she helped me a lot. And, it takes a village, but I persevered.
Very nice.
Yeah, and so thank God this is the result.
Because most cookies usually they're investing in basically hijacking your brain, so you want more and more.
Right.
And that's the one thing I didn't see with that.
Right.
You didn't have the where usually the nucleus accumbens and part of your brain gets hijacked with excessive sugar.
Exactly.
So I think that's where I really enjoyed, because I didn't get the high. Obviously today's, food is mood. Everybody's very connected to their mood and hiding, their emotions through food. Something we obviously talk about. But I think this is a great kosher, even 3 or 4 cookies. It definitely does the taste, and I get, also you can see the fiber content is pretty good, so it stops the spike from the sugar.
Right, because if the product doesn't work, I'm a consumer too. So when I started with the cookie, we came out first with the chocolate chip golden berry. I did a study, because I constantly do research, and I found out that the brain is made of fat. And when you put something in your mouth, if it's too sweet, you're gonna crave the salty. So my son tells me, we're Orthodox Jews, we can do better. So I started really studying the craving. And then when I learned if you make something that has the fat, that your mouth is chewing, it's a dry cookie, it has no preservatives, and it's not too sweet, so then you don't go to the salty, then you can really conquer that craving.
Right.
So I sat there with a watch in my hand, chewing. At the time I was crying, but seeing after 15 minutes how long it would take. And then I started doing with the spices. And then I realized that we grind the spices in the kitchen. We do small batches. I only do 4 batches at a time because I made the cookie for myself. So
that's how you gotta.
Yeah, I was hungry and I needed something.
Where are your products sold?
My product is sold. Yeah, it's in Miami. It's on Amazon. It's in Juice and Java, Miami Juice, Kosher Kingdom, Kosher Land, and it's
Anywhere
in New York.
Yeah, it's in New York audience.
Yes, you do Lakewood. It's going to be available. Thank God, I just got a distributor. But
is it pasteurol? I think people are into that pasteurol.
It is gluten free. It is not pasteurol, but it doesn't need to be.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because it's cooked.
Right. And I only use really clean ingredients.
Right.
Because as I tell everybody, your body is a holy vessel. It's how you serve God. You can't just put junk into it, because you're not going to get any benefits.
No, you really? Any other product lines you're coming out with? Any protein bars or anything else?
No, because a cookie, what I've noticed, I did a lot of research.
Right.
Cookies are more fun than bars. And I wanted to also...
Kids, and
I made this cookie, which is a little bit sweeter, the extra chocolate chip. We did a really cute label. But I wanted to really make it fun. It should never be a chore. That's before I let you go. That was the most ridiculous thing that I saw. It's everything that you say in the classes, which have helped me, but these same behavior patterns and advice carry through to other parts. So I see people and I'm like, you're not going to wait till you're retired to say, where's your cash? You're not going to pay a credit card with more interest. So why would you make careless decisions with your health? So Nature's Puncture was really created just to make it a more enjoyable experience, giving you tools. It's like you teach. You know, when you listen to your class, then you have tools when someone calls you up and someone upsets you.
Yeah, the key is cravings. I think that's the problem.
Right, we all have it.
Emotional eating.
Right.
And I think this is it's an amazing way. I strongly recommend it. I've been eating these for the past 2 years. 2 or 3 cookies with water, and again, I feel full. And then now you get a little sweet.
And you're always happier.
Exactly. You just don't get the cravings.
Right.
And you get out of your head. Because a lot of the times, what's happening is you're thinking about, okay, what am I going to eat? What am I going to... And then you're wasting a lot of your mind on pursuing food.
Right. So
you have it next to you in the car, you eat it, and you stop thinking about it.